mean, Anna. Now, if you didn't catch it then, you'll catch it now. I'm English. That's not to show off, but I have got 3 passports. A Colombian one, a British one, and an Aussie one, which technically makes me a bit of a trifecta. A little bit white powder, a little bit white power. And the one who got caught. Or the one who got away, depends who's telling the story. Now that we've got housekeeping out of the way, I was in the shower the other day. Stop it. And I found myself having a fork, a shower fork, if you will. And I thought to myself, if ghosts aren't real, then why are we afraid of ghosts? I know it sounds a bit weird, but we've all been in our bedrooms in the dark and something gets a bit weird. Feels like a man at the end of the bed. I love a man at the end of the bed, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it doesn't feel quite right. And then you do a bit of a roll call. You make sure everything's, in place. Did all your 10 little piggies make it home from the market? Everyone's in the duvet. Great, what could it be? Peek behind the curtain, peek under the bed. And you start thinking, God, don't let it be anxiety, or your ex, or your rent's gone up. Or, worst case scenario, you turn around and your partner's gone, you think, fuck, they've taken a ghost, or the zombie apocalypse, or a ghostly zombie apocalypse, we don't know. But then luckily you then wake up and you realise it was just a dream, and actually you live alone. Nobody loves you. I learned a new game recently, which I'm hoping we can all play together. I actually learned it from a friend of a homeless man. And I heard that if you say interest rate 3 times, interest rate, into a mirror, ideally, and the RBA will come out and take your house. I think you need to go home and start packing. But back to the ghosts. Who works in an office? Show of hands. Who's ever gone to the toilet in that office? Show of hands. Who's ever sat on that toilet? Show of hands. Have you ever been sat there for too long and the light goes on? If you've never felt terror before in your bedroom, you felt terror sitting on the loo. And it's probably because you sat there too long, because you were doing your business, and you were doing your TikToks, and you were crying because nobody loves you. You think, why did bad things happen to really, really, really amazing people? And we just don't know. And at that point, you realise that you're tethered by your little bumhole to the toilet seat. No amount of human blendering or the weight of 10 little piggies is going to bring that light back on. And then suddenly, bam, the light's on. And you think, oh, thank God, the poo blend has worked. But actually, you hear a gentle whistle and you realise, God, that's Roger from accounts. Hi, Roger. And then you realise that the whistling has stopped and now there's an eerie silence between you and the man outside the other side of the cubicle. And you've realised that he's realised that you've realised that he's realised that you've been sitting on the toilet in the dark for God knows how long, having a poo. At that point, you wish a bloody ghost had come and taken you.